You ever go up to a person and they're like, oh my god, have you been to Seaside? Like, have you blah, 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 like, hello?
Second topic is, most of my friends are Asian.
So I come from Reno, Nevada. It's like a pretty white town. It's like 99% white. So like my friend group back home, honestly, like I don't have that many Asian friends. Like I could count how many Asians were in my like graduating class. But coming here, I live in Parkside IRC, which is like the international building. So I feel like it's so diverse. No, literally. Have you been to New North?
Everybody.
Oh!
Sorry,
I
I
just got flashbacks. Okay. So like my best friend that I met at the school, she lives in New North. So like when I'm at Parkside, I like see people in the hallway. It's all international. And when we went to New North, which is like the party dorm, it's literally just like white people.
No,
it's
literally,
a jump scare.
it's our PWI, like right there.
It's crazy.
Like no, because I walk in Parkside, I'm like, where are my white people? My white
No,
people, like
actually
I don't
true.
have like white friends, which is weird.
Yeah. Wait, but I kind of love it because I came from a white town and
No,
literally. I love having like diverse friends.
Yeah.
But I feel like my friend group now, I'm like, it's not, we're all Asian.
Yeah, we're all
which is
Asian.
so weird because like literally you come from a white town, like back in Reno, were all your friends white?
Yeah, like pretty much all my friends.
Literally all my friends white.
Yeah. I grew up in like there were 2 other Korean people in my grade, and that's it. I feel like my friend group now is very diverse. I do have a lot of Asian friends, and that's been so special to me because I've always been very fiercely proud of my background and my heritage, especially being Asian American. I can take the best parts of both American and Korean culture and combine them together. And so the Korean American friends that I have now are so special to me because for the first time in my life, I'm able to share the love that I have for both cultures with people. But other than that, like most of my friends are white guys. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel, Mia.
Oh yeah, like what's your experience?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I stayed, like, in China, like, almost for all of my life so far.
Right.
So, but the first time I came here, like, I was kind of young, like, younger than now. Like, I don't know why. I really want to experience, like, diverse culture. Because I didn't, like, go to the international school, like, when I was in China. I'm not purposefully, but I have more incentive to, like, make friends, like, with people from other ethnicities. But I love to hang out with Asian girls, okay? Like,
I love Asian girls.
I love my
Asian girlies.
And also, like, at the time, I don't know why, I really want to join like, the local people group, like, your social circle. But right now, I think, like, I know more about this, like, I mature, and I feel that, okay, I can build my own social circle. So I feel that, okay, I feel more comfortable when I stay with Asian people. But Asian people, they have, like, international student and Asian American, right? I think, like, if I hang out with people, like, I prefer to stay with people, like, from the same or similar culture. Because we gotta talk about some, like, common topics. So I hang out with a lot of, like, international students. But if I work or study with in my daily life, there are a lot of Asian American, like, because we don't need to show our personality, we don't need to be so, like, compatible about our personality, like, we just need to show our professional, right? So yeah, there are a lot of, like, Asian American, but I think there's a barrier to make close friends with Asian American, but it's not, like, negative yet. It's hard to say.
Yeah, there's just like so much variety. Like even within America, there's so much. Every state is like its own country. My social circle, like the majority, are not from California. There's a difference between California Asians and non-California Asians.
I think that's actually so true.
Especially as an East Coast Asian, like I feel it heavy. I think you understand. I know there's this whole stereotype, seaside bakery, whatever the fuck, ABG.
Oh my god, you ever go up to a person and they're like,
Girls gagged.
No, dude, you ever go up to a person and they're like, oh my god, have you been to Seaside? Like, have you blah, 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 like, Hello?
They listen to Keshi,
Hello?
Bibadoobie,
No,
Jin Boba,
no!
hashtag
Oh my
05.
Stereotype.
I'm so
But
jealous of them.
It's such a meme
In
now,
another
though.
life,
No,
in
literally.
another life.
I don't know if it's just like because I'm a freshman and I like ask these questions, but like there is like a difference between Bay Area Asians and like SoCal Asians.
There are.
I don't know if like they're
The Bajans. Bajans scare me so
They're called
much.
Bajans?
The Bajans scare me so much because they're
What
so
is that?
cracked.
What is
Wait,
that?
but like boys and girls?
Bay Area.
No, they're
Like,
just
like,
like they're just so
Oh.
insanely like they're so their work ethic is insane, and they've
Yeah,
all
it
like started like startup companies and got like a 1600 on the SAT.
No, literally. And
it's,
they're
like,
all
terrible.
battling each other to get
And they're all
it.
hot as fuck, and it's terrifying. Like, how can you be smart and talented and hot? Like, I don't know.
Girls down.
It's so
You guys
it's
have
so
me gagged
humbling.
right now. Thank you.
like literally, what the heck? Hershey's literally a perfect example of that. Like, what is, bro?
No, right?
East Coast Asians.
I feel like you can tell there's like a huge difference. I don't know, like it's just a vibe. I don't know.
It's I don't know.
I'm
It's
giving. I don't know.
What-
it's because we've had to grown up. We've had to
Sorry.
grown up with racism. I feel like we have thick skin because of it, and I feel like we also tend to be whitewashed because of it as well.
Oh yeah.
I
Do you
know
think
this-
you're whitewashed? Do you consider yourself to be whitewashed?
I don't know, cause like I can't fluently speak Viet.
Right.
Sorry, mom and dad. No, it's just like here. There's so many resources where it's like you can go to Viet church like every Sunday. You can go to Viet school to like learn. And back in Maine, I was the only Viet in my class.
Right.
There's like, and low-key, here there's also not that many Viets.
Yeah.
Cause I have family in like OC. So in my head I was like, oh my god, California, I'm gonna see so many of my people. And it's like, there's no
I mean, yeah. There's a Koreatown. What? Koreatown.
It seems like a lot of you guys here are like from like outside of California, but I grew up in a town that's like, I kid you not, 80% Asian. So all my friends are like Indian, Chinese, Indonesian, like my entire friend group is Asian, but like I have a lot of feelings about like monoethnic friend groups. Because if your entire friendship, this isn't just about Asian people, but if your entire friendship is based on the fact that like you're all brown or you're all Chinese or you're like all East Asian, then you might not actually be friends. Like, and like they always end up having a lot of friend sass. They all kind of are weird. They're a little bit mean. Like my friend group, yes, they're all Asian, but like my home friend group, it's like my boyfriend, he's Chinese. One of my friends is from Hong Kong. One of my friends is Tamil, and then my other friend is like Indonesian. So it's like, yeah, we're all Asian, but like we're all different kinds. So it's like it's still pretty diverse. Versus like I've been in all brown friend groups and everyone low-key hates each other. All the girls like make passive aggressive comments where they're like kind of like they're kind of shitting on you, but they're kind of not. But like they don't want you to know it. Everyone's like trying to be secretive about their SAT score, which is like that's like kind of Bay Area, but it's also kind of like because you guys are all brown, to be honest.
Right.
So I think it's cool to have friends like that are Asian, and like it's great to experience that, especially if you don't have that. But like coming from where I came from and like seeing like these like monoethnic friend groups, I feel like sometimes it can be more trouble and like less friendship. Hot take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to comment on that too. Like, I grew up also on the kind of the East Coast. Like, I grew up in Florida, and I would always like my school. I was similar to Ashley. Like, my school, you could count the amount of like I could count the amount of Asian people on my hands, and then even less. Like,
One hand.
yeah, literally, even less. Like, one hand is like for Viet. Like, so, but like. I guess in my head I kind of like idolize like or no maybe glorified like the Asian friend group.
I wanted Asian friend groups so bad. Where are they?
I grew up with like a mostly because I'm in Florida. It's a product of the environment. It's just I grew up around a lot of like Hispanic people, and so in my head, which was nothing wrong with that. Let me make that very clear. But I grew up like kind of wishing that I would have that, and now that I'm here, like I kind of do. But it's still I would agree with you. Like it's like diverse still. So I guess like not having both, but like I guess now that I've kind of experienced both, it is interesting to see like that dynamic play out because friend groups are like so homogenous or like just like the same of whatever they are. It gets weird, but yeah, out here, I don't know. People also just don't care a lot out here because everybody's like already like exposed to like what's around. Like you guys are accustomed to seeing other Asians and seeing other white people and Hispanic people and literally everybody's like you guys are always around it. So I guess it was like a culture shock like coming to California and seeing all that because literally no one cares. it's just like normal. Coming from Floyd, I was like, what do you mean? Like this is just like this is unthinkable.
Yeah.
Right now
Yeah.
for me, because I'm just like, what do you mean? Like that many Asian people are just like in the same room at the same time that aren't all like Chinese or whatever. Because it was also really cliquey on the East Coast, I'd say.
Oh, so
Like the ones that
much
were already
so.
together, they were cliquey as hell.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you probably weren't getting in.
Yeah.
You weren't already there.
Girl, this is the average classroom in my high school.
Yeah,
That's
so
that's
jealous.
like that's
Jealous.
unthinkable.
But yeah, it's like just like going from East to West Coast, it's like really different.
There have been so many times where I've been the only Asian people in a class. The
Yes.
only,
Yeah.
only
Yes.
no, not even Asian. The only person of color in a classroom.
Wait, there have been times where there hasn't been a single white person in my class.
That's
That's
insane.
crazy.
The only time that I've experienced that was at SAT prep. Traumatized.